The biggest lie about looking rich. Imagine two men walking into the same coffee shop. The first one is wearing designer clothes worth over $5,000. The second is wearing a plain gray t-shirt, blue jeans, and ordinary sneakers. If you had to guess who the millionaire is, most people would choose the man on the left, but they'd probably be wrong, because real wealth often looks surprisingly ordinary. In fact, many self-made millionaires intentionally avoid looking rich, and the reason has almost nothing to do with fashion. It has everything to do with psychology. Part 2. The wealth signaling trap. For centuries, expensive clothes have been used as a symbol of status. They weren't just buying clothes, they were buying social recognition. Thousands of years later, not much has changed. Today, luxury brands don't just sell products, they sell identity, because wearing expensive clothes makes people feel more successful, even when nothing else has changed. Psychologists call this status signaling. We naturally judge people by what we can immediately see. Cars, watches, shoes, clothes. Our brains use these shortcuts to estimate someone's success. But here's the problem. Looking rich and being rich are two completely different things. If expensive clothes don't create wealth, then why do so many millionaires deliberately avoid them? Part 3. Why millionaires think differently. Here's something most people never realize. Millionaires don't see money the same way everyone else does. To the average person, money is something to spend. To many millionaires, money is something that should work for them. Every dollar has a job. Before buying something, they often ask one simple question. Will this make me look richer, or actually become richer? That's a completely different mindset. Wealthy people understand something many people don't. Money spent is gone. Money invested has the chance to come back. With friends. That's why many self-made millionaires don't care if strangers think they're rich, because they care more about growing their wealth than displaying it. And this isn't just a theory. Some of the world's most successful billionaires have quietly followed this philosophy for decades. Let's meet them. Part 4. Real millionaires. Don't need to look rich. You don't have to take my word for it. Just look at some of the world's most successful people. Warren Buffett has been one of the richest people on earth for decades, yet you'll rarely see him chasing fashion trends or wearing flashy designer outfits. Mark Zuckerberg became famous for wearing almost the same gray t-shirt every day. It wasn't because he couldn't afford better clothes. It was because he wanted to save his mental energy for more important decisions. Psychologists call this decision fatigue. The more unnecessary decisions you make, the less mental energy you have for the important ones. Steve Jobs understood this too. The same black turtleneck, the same blue jeans, again and again. Simplicity wasn't about fashion, it was about focus. The goal was never to impress strangers. The goal was to build something valuable. That's the difference between looking successful and becoming successful. But does this mean expensive clothes are a bad investment? Not necessarily. The real question isn't how much your clothes cost. It's why you're buying them in the first place. Part 5. It's not about the clothes. So, should you stop buying expensive clothes? Not at all. There's nothing wrong with buying nice things if you can truly afford them. The problem begins when your lifestyle grows faster than your wealth. That's where people get trapped, looking rich while becoming financially weaker. Truly wealthy people understand one simple principle: buy assets first. Buy status later, because real wealth is measured by what you own, not by what you're wearing, because anyone can buy expensive clothes, but very few people have the patience to build real wealth. So the next time you see someone wearing a plain t-shirt, don't assume they're unsuccessful. They might simply have nothing left to prove. Real wealth isn't loud. It doesn't need attention. It doesn't need approval, because the richest people in the room often look just like everyone else. Don't chase the appearance of wealth. Build the reality of it.